What's up everybody, Clintus here from idoitdigital.com, and this is the first official vlog entry for the site.
Obsession, obsession, obsession. Obsession, all. Obsession, all. And obsession world. Yup. As long as I.
That's right. 19 years ago today, I posted my first official vlog entry. A whole hell of a lot's changed here on the platform, here in my life. Just absolutely crazy. And to think, what started it all was watching a guy walk around his backyard holding his laptop, using his webcam to talk about his day, talk about something in his life, a topic, and me going down the rabbit hole of what is this? What is a video blog? And absolutely just falling in love with the medium. And here we are, 19 years later, still doing it. So yesterday in the vlog, we talked about the new style of vlogging, where what's really working on YouTube for vloggers is vlogging about one topic. The whole video is about one topic, one thing, regardless of where you're at or what you're doing, right? The topic and what you're talking about visually or audibly is about this one topic. And that's what's working well on YouTube for vloggers. And I keep saying vloggers because even the people that talk about this new style of vlogging talk about how the word vlog has been kind of changed. In the past, when you said a vlogger, it was someone who, was handheld, taking you through your day, whether you're documenting your day or taking you through an activity, an event, a vacation, a conference, whatever it is, that's vlogging, right? Because then you had the talking head videos, which are always stationary at a desk, and you're basically seeing this much of a person, and they're talking about, one topic. But that's what differentiated vloggers from just your run-of-the-mill YouTubers. But if you go back far enough, case in point, the person that I first saw vlogging, video blogging, was walking around with a laptop or sitting on his back porch with his laptop. If you go back to the original word vlog, aka video blog, what's a blog? What's a blog post? A blog post is a post about a subject, right? We're talking about Mission tortilla chips and the history of them, or how they're made, or how they change their ingredients, or that post is about this one thing. The daily vlog at some point became like a day in the life journal. Before the word day in the life was used, that phrase, day in the life, it was just a daily vlog was, let me take you through my day. Now, when I first started video blogging 19 years ago, it was about one thing and one topic. And each video upload was about something. Sometimes it was about UFC, sometimes it was about Firefox and Internet Explorer, sometimes it was just a random moment with my daughter, or finding out that we're pregnant with my son, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it was always just that one thing. It wasn't until the daily vlogs became a thing where it was like, let me take you through my day, let me document my day, come hang out with me while I, eat breakfast, go to work, eat lunch, pick up the kids, take them to the park, read them a bedtime story, that genre, and that is what everyone became, what became synonymous with vlogs, regardless if they're daily or not. The funny thing is this new style of vlogging is actually the original style of vlogging, right? It's just like every trend, whether it's hair or clothes or music, we go back in time, sometimes 10, 20 years or more, where styles and trends come back and become popular again. We're seeing it right now with baggy clothes. I was wearing baggy clothes in the 90s, and they're now popular. My kids are wearing baggy clothes. It's crazy to think about. Just 5 years ago, we were wearing skinny jeans, and everything's back to baggy. Now, the same thing holds true with YouTube, right? We saw this renaissance of short form content blow up in the last, I don't know, call it 5-6 years, heightened by COVID and the lockdowns and everyone being home, and attention spans shortening because you got through content faster, like you need more content faster. And with TikTok's algorithm being so good, and YouTube and Instagram copying it and figuring that whole thing out. Long form, authentic content is back. It's not even, it's coming back, it is back. And it's doing well, especially with the adoption of TV and people watching more YouTube on TV. They're looking for longer content. You're not gonna watch shorts on your 55-inch, 65-inch TV. You're watching a 20, 30-minute long video. And it doesn't matter what it is, everything's different, topics are different. And so, as I look back on the last 19 years, I've changed the style of the vlogs, but what I've grown to love and what works for me is this daily vlog format of making a video every single day about my life, journaling my life, documenting my day. Some days are better than others. Some videos are better than others because it really just comes down to me. I don't have a lockstep format like someone like Casey Neistat did, right? I don't pre-plan for the most part. I just wake up, pick up the camera and go. And as I said in yesterday's vlog, I know that's not popular. I know that's not going to blow up my channel, but I'm okay with that. And here we are. So, where are we to go from here? I don't plan on changing too much. As I said in yesterday's vlog, you know, I haven't seen your guys' feedback yet. I asked for feedback in the comments of yesterday's vlog, so later today we'll read those and tomorrow and whatnot. But I personally like the day in the life, documenting my day for multiple reasons. One, for my own personal posterity. The fact that my kids today go back and watch old videos of themselves and our adventures, whether it be birthdays, Christmas, vacations, first day of school, all that sort of thing, right? There's a sense of nostalgia. And as I've said on my podcast and other places, we can't remember everything. We're not going to remember everything. You can be like, oh yeah, we went to, San Diego for vacation in 2016. But wait, was that the one where we were in the 2-story house, or was that the one where we were in the 1-story that had 2 houses connected? Like, I can't remember. Like, there's a video for that. And I love that. I love the fact that I had this. That's the main reason for me. Second, I like that format. I personally like watching day in the life vlogs, regardless of what the person's profession is or what they're doing. I watch a firefighter. I watch a coffee shop owner. I watch a screen printing guy. I watch a retired guy. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole gambit, a whole variety of daily vloggers, and I absolutely love it. So maybe that's why I'm a little biased. Like, I create the content that I like to watch. I'm getting ready to get on my call with the app developer, but just the universe listens and presents things to me. I've been talking yesterday's vlog and earlier this morning about vlogs on YouTube and this new style of vlogging. And I had a video in my watch list. It's funny. I've been listening to this podcast, and that's probably why the video got recommended to me. I put it in my watch list. I just finally watched it / listened to it this morning in the same vein. It's called the Grandpa Method. And I've watched other videos calling it this Grandpa Method as well. But basically, long story short, it's exactly what I've been talking about. That this new style of vlogging, and he actually gave some channel examples. And he had 5 different examples of like different styles of this like Grandpa Method. One was this like guy who quit his job, bought some land, and he's building like an off-grid cabin. And he's documenting the whole thing. Highs, lows, going into town, theft, break-ins, all kinds of stuff. And so it's this really cool, long form, not a lot of edits. Sometimes it's montages, sometimes it's him sitting in a chair on his porch talking about the thing, but it's that style, right? But that's like that niche thing. The other one he mentioned was talking about your, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade out of it. So talk about your downfalls, your mistakes, talk about, because it's relatable, right? Like we all have these, we get laid off on our jobs, we have breakups, that sort of thing. Another one is the something about like not being an expert. He talks about how like, and I made this comment yesterday, I'm not an expert in anything, right? He talks about how there's a style of like, yeah, you're not an expert, but you have something to tell people, some people to teach, something to teach people. And he talked about this guy who retired, and he now makes videos about his profession, the thing that he retired from. He's got 20 years of experience. He talks about these literally just long walks through the forest on whatever, where he lives. Talking about, financials, real estate, something like that. Talked about another guy who sits in his car. He has a Tesla who auto drives. He vlogs in his car on his way to work or way home from work. Usually one take. And then the last one is Dry Creek Wrangler School, which I've heard about this guy a lot. Him and Sam Sulik were the two that kind of blew up in the last like 3 or 4 years with these long takes, just sitting still, long rants. And the point I want to bring up is, again, I watched this video and I was like, this is literally what I was just talking about. This is what these guys on the podcast were talking about, right? There's some validity to this. Dry Creek Wrangler, 1.57 million subscribers. Videos range from 10,000 views all the way up to like 200,000 views within, so much time. But I look at his videos, no tags, no description, which goes right back to what I was saying yesterday. Title and thumbnail are literally everything. And once you've built a foundation of like, this is what my channel is about, this is what my videos are about, it literally doesn't matter what you post because every video is going to be something similar. Some videos are going to do better because of the title, the subject, that sort of thing. But your videos are going to be consistently doing well, and your channel is going to consistently grow because you're in this lane, you're in this this niche. I don't know, it's one of those things where like it's validation for what I've been saying, right? The fact that like I choose to take you through my day, I choose to like pick up the camera throughout my day, and some days it's more often, some days it's more spread out. Sometimes I start in the morning, sometimes I start in the afternoon, sometimes I start when I get home, whatever. The point is that this video right now that I just finished watching had 5 examples of vastly different channels, but all kind of in that similar vein of like, it doesn't have to be Mr. Beast, fast edits, in your face. Like people want this slow down stuff. This Dry Creek Wrangler is literally this, I'm going to guess and say he's like in his 60s, big beard, cowboy hat, sitting there smoking a stogie for this video right here is what, 20 minutes? 21 minutes. Never cuts. Just sits in this chair for 21 minutes. I don't feel so bad now when I do it for 5.
Animalia generally, the world's, the one I met was Tom Thumb. And
As I said yesterday, we had a couple of mistakes with the airport, unfortunately. I'm really looking forward to getting them on the app. Just saying. So I gotta make a run over there and just drop off a couple of items. No big deal. Honestly, I don't mind it as much. The only thing that it bugs me is the time of day. Like it's 1:38, 1:40, basically. There's already traffic going to the airport, which means I'm gonna hit traffic on the way back from the airport by the time I'm done and turned around. So, even though it's saying that I'm gonna get to the airport at 1:47, by the time I'm done with the delivery, it'll be close to 2. It's probably gonna take me an hour to get home. So I'm looking to get home and get at 3 o'clock, which is about the time that I normally, I'm getting home. Not the end of the world. 4 p.m., about to dress out and head to the gym. But before I do, we have a little present here to open. It's an early birthday present, but I'm going to open it in celebration of our 19 years of video blogging. This is for my buddy Cade, and he's been with me pretty much since the beginning, the early years of the daily vlogs for sure, when he was closed captioning every video. And since then, just been, always in my corner, always someone that understands YouTube and understands the social ecosystem. And so, Cade, just thank you very much. Oh! Inkbird wireless barbecue thermometer. Thank you very much, Cade. He obviously has been following along in the vlogs and my barbecue adventures. Oh wow, these are nice. Look at this. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. So it's got the probes and it's all in like a nice little case here. That's sick. So you can got a little kickstand and prop it up. It's got 4 probes that are completely wireless. Look at that. That is so sick. Like I have a set. They're wired probes into a handheld, and then I have another handheld that is wireless. This is completely wireless. That is super slick. Thank you very much, Cade. I'm gonna use the hell out of these because it's smoking season. We're going into the cooler months, and that's when I like to smoke my meat. So very, very cool. I promised Bryce we're gonna do a brisket when he comes home. Not this weekend, but like probably like winter break, sometime in December. We're gonna do a brisket. But in the meantime, ribs are what I really want to smoke next. But now I'm gonna have to get a big piece of meat just so I can try these out. Which also means more barbecue content for you. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and local 3 modes to use. High precision probes. The probes are dishwasher clean, safe, dishwasher clean, that's awesome. 300 feet long Bluetooth connection distance, large HD LCD screen, built-in lithium battery, probe 25 hours long life, ceramic and stainless steel, safer. That's so cool. Fancy. Thank you again, Cade, appreciate it. Tiffany just arrived home with a bunch of goodies for Bryce. She's gonna take all this up when she goes to pick them up. Dollar store treats. Yep. All right, so we have some mini glazed donuts. We have some honey bun mini muffins. We got all kinds of. Oh, I just bought a box of the Bulldog spicy ramen. What is this? Classic cheese, hot and spicy. Tonkatsu ramen. Ooh, nice. Roasted pork. Oh, Beautia. Dang, girl. You don't spoil me like this.
I guess I could have grabbed one for you to try.
Got some bangs. A G Fuel. What flavor is that?
I don't know.
What's it say? Right there.
Dream.
Dream Demon? Twix. Iced coffee. Nice.
That just sounded like
Sounded good, yeah. Fire yakisoba. Very nice, very nice. Spoiling me when he's not living here anymore.
That's my thing.
It is your thing. Of course, she had to spoil herself. Everything you see here is for her.
That's for Sierra.
Sorry. And Sierra, yeah. Yep.
And the rest is just total randomness.
Total randomness for you. I don't see anything in here for me. Oh, maybe the bang, but I doubt it.
It's for us to try.
Oh, it's for us to try. Okay.
Candy apple crisp.
That does sound good. So one of the businesses here in the neighborhood is doing a pumpkin patch for the last half of October, and we're delivering them pumpkins. My brother's pulling up here in a minute with 2 giant bins of pumpkins. Yeah. Tilapia, tortilla crusted tilapia. That's what's for dinner tonight. Clearing out the freezer, baby. Look who's here. Hey, come here. What's up? Hi. We got Buddy for how long?
A week and a couple days.
A week and a couple days?
10 days or something.
10 days, okay.
Like,
Baby is thrilled.
You're going to lose like 5 pounds when you
Oh my goodness.
He's
He's chunky. Papa spoils you, huh? Yeah. Hey, come here. You find a spot already? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, silly goose? Hi. What's up? Hi. Gonna make myself a little mud water rest. Like I said, this is the nighttime one. Super functional evening tea, rooibos chai, and all the normal stuff. But it also has a couple other things that the other ones don't. I'm assuming it's stuff to help you sleep and calm and whatever, chamomile and whatnot. It's good stuff. I like them all. I'm a big fan of all of them. The matcha, the original. There's one more that I haven't had, the yellow one, the turmeric one. So yeah, 19 years of video blogging. I just got done watching my first official vlog entry, as I called it, and it's horrible. First of all, I didn't realize my voice was that high pitched. My voice has definitely gotten deeper as I've gotten older, which I get from my dad. My dad's voice is super deep and raspy, and So I'm trending in that direction. Second of all, totally cut my forehead off. I forgot about that. It was in 16:9, and when I looked at the monitor, it didn't have the black bars, but when I recorded it did. So it cut my forehead off, which was fantastic. But I said this numerous times, and I hear big YouTubers talk about it all the time. Don't go back and delete your old videos. Don't delete your bad videos. Leave them up there. If you want to unlist them, fine. Unlist them, make them private, whatever. But don't delete them, because it's a time capsule. It's literally, I'm looking at myself from 19 years ago at what I thought was relevant, what my thought process was, why I decided to post my first vlog in the first place, all that. And it's just, I don't know, it's magical, something magical about it. So one thing I want to wrap up today's video with is reading your comments from yesterday's vlog. Yesterday's vlog, I asked about thoughts about niching down or making videos about one topic. Now, after reading comments I've gotten so far, I realize I may have misled you a little bit. I wouldn't necessarily take the whole channel in one direction. I wouldn't necessarily take the whole channel into like a niche, but more of like each vlog would be around a topic, not necessarily just my day. But nevertheless, the overwhelming feedback that I got from the hardcore audience, both those that comment on a regular basis and those who come out of the woodwork just to leave a comment, I appreciate you. Overwhelmingly, consensus is you like what I'm doing, keep doing it. So thank you. I appreciate that. And that honestly is, more comments will trickle in over the course of the next couple of weeks as people eventually get around to watching this video, because not everybody watches the video the day I post it. Some catch up days, weeks from now. But those of you who do catch my videos every day, thank you. And thank you for leaving the comments. Thank you for leaving your feedback. I do appreciate it. I stopped asking for feedback when I kind of came back to this 2.0 version of the channel, because I just said I'm going to do things my way. But after listening to that podcast and watching video after video after video about this, like I said, quote unquote, new style of vlogging, it made me just question what I'm doing. Could I just pivot a little bit? But as I said yesterday and today, I don't want to. I'm happy. I'm content. And I'm extra happy knowing that you enjoy what I'm doing. So thank you. For the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Whether you've just started watching me in the last couple of years in this Clintus.tv 2.0, or you're an OG who's been watching me for 5+ years, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I love doing this, and the fact that so many of you enjoy the content that I put out every day just makes it that much better, right? It just makes it that much better. So thank you. I do appreciate it. Tomorrow's Friday. Bryce is coming down. Actually, I should say Tiffany's going up to go get him and bring him down. And then we're heading to ASU for Sierra, the kickoff of Sierra's family weekend, where tomorrow is specifically about her college, her school of teaching, education. So it's very specific that, whereas Saturday is the actual big block party barbecue event. So should be an action-packed weekend. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you then.